Are you live?
Hola, amigas.
Hi.
Hola a todas. It's Christy with Los Tweens and Teens, and super excited to have my girlies here with El Celebrity Makeup Artist, Erick Cuesta. We love Erick.
I'm even more excited, you guys. We're gonna have a good time.
Woo!
Now, what's up right now, and I know this is going to be a short live, please share it. The most important part of all of this is that you share it with your friends so that they know what to do this upcoming fall season, especially for homecoming and anything that's happening, winter formal and all that kind of stuff, right? That's what we're going to talk about today. So share if you care.
Woo-hoo.
Share it.
Woo! So we're here. I'm actually going to turn the camera around because it's not about mommy this time. It's all about the girls and the teens and your daughters. So make sure you go grab your teen daughters, and we're going to have tips, and we're going to have a little bit of fun with acne-prone skin, because we're not going to worry about the acne once we're done with our makeup looks. And Sophie's going to talk through and help her sister and ask all sorts of questions that the teenage girls really want to know about. So I'm going to turn this around. Let's not make it about me. Woohoo! Aquí estamos.
Oh yeah, girl. She wanted to make it all about her. Finally, leave us out of this life. Well, it is not gonna happen. Ladies, welcome. This is our little Neutrogena serum. Of course, we're gonna start with Olivia. She's gonna be my model.
Hi.
And I heard you guys, your prom is coming up, right? Is it in a couple of days or weeks, or what's happening?
On Friday we have homecoming.
Homecoming, okay, and then you have winter formal.
In February.
Okay, entonces vamos manos a la obra, señoras. Si usted está viendo este live, por favor compártalo, porque de eso se trata. It's about sharing with your friends. I'm gonna get started with her foundation, and the first thing I want to talk to you about is before you start makeup for your girls, you make sure you clean their face appropriately. And how do you do it? I like to use Neutrogena, and I'll tell you how. All you see back here, right behind me, it's all about pink grapefruit. It's a great collection of Neutrogena. It's the oil-free acne wash. You've got the oil-free body wash. You've got the oil-free acne correct and cover. And it's all about the micro technologies, the micro clear technology that helps you clear the skin as you're wearing your makeup. That's all in the makeup. But then the cleansing process is important because you prepare the skin to receive all the makeup that you're going to be putting it on, and you're going to be protecting it. Do I make myself clear?
And you guys, you use this at home. So.
All the time. I love it. Every time that we go out or there's picture day or whatever, I always use the product. I love it because it's perfect for my skin tone, because I get a lot of sun, so it always seems to blend perfectly with my powder and stuff. So I really love it. And then.
But share a little bit about your cleansing, because you guys have become definite cleansers. I love it. You've created a routine. So vamos a hablar un poquito sobre cómo se limpia la cara.
Even if I don't brush my teeth, I always wash my face at night. Every day when I wake up, every day when I leave the house. And I love the grapefruit wash from Neutrogena because it smells so nice. It's not like one that smells bad. Like you wash it and it feels really good. And I love it when your skin feels like super dry. I don't know, I'm weird. So I like it when your skin feels super dry once you're finished washing and it's not oily or anything. And I just really love the grapefruit one because it not only smells good, but it helps to really clean your face after.
Now you know why it feels a little dry, Sophia, right? Every one of the products do have salicylic acid. And the salicylic acid, what it does, it takes every excess of oil off of your face. So it's prepping the skin to heal. All right, that's why it feels a little dry when you're putting it on. But it's part of the process. It's to clear the skin. So why we picked Olivia to do her makeup? She doesn't do a lot of makeup though. She doesn't like to do a lot of makeup. So I said, you're gonna be my victim today. Guess what? We picked a couple of items of makeup, of course, for her. Y lo hicimos pensando, como ya les dije, en el homecoming, en todo este tipo de asuntos que vienen ahora durante los días de fiesta. ¿Qué pasa? Le estoy colocando la base, which is it's actually the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Foundation. And this foundation does have that micro clear technology that I was talking to you about and that you're feeling when you're putting it on. So it doesn't let you shine. You can be with it on all day long. It does have the salicylic acid included in it, which is great. It's fantastic. There's no shine, like I said. And not only that, as you have your makeup on, which one of our main concerns with Olivia was actually, you guys are getting me confused with Olivia and Sophia. No wonder you're twins. It's the fact that she's got a little more breakouts than you, Sophia, and this foundation is going to help her clear the skin as she's wearing it. Does that make sense? Which is really nice. Now, one of the things that people have been talking about is contouring, and I'm sure you guys have seen it on Facebook, on Instagram, everywhere else. you see the contouring. You could do it with the skin clearing.
Really?
I'll show you how you do it.
I've always wanted to get into it. I don't know. I've
It's
never
the best thing ever.
experimented enough.
Well, guess
Make
what
sure
we're
and
gonna
tell
do.
everyone to ask questions. Let
Yes.
us know.
Yes.
Eric is here to give
Share
us
it
tips.
and ask questions, please. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to choose a very dark foundation or a darker foundation than the one you normally use. And we're going to start with the forehead. In her case, we don't need to do a lot of forehead because she's got a small space. So we're just going to do a very little tiny touch around the hairline. Very little tiny touch. Then we're going to do from de la patilla, de aquí from the sideburn, we're going to do just a bit of that darker tone. Look how it goes towards the mouth. We're going to do a little bit right under the jawline and on the side of the nose. This is going to be very quick. You don't have to worry about spending a lot of time doing your makeup or your daughter's makeup. Same thing on the other side, real quick, and underneath.
This is for
the
those of us who
jawline.
can't take Eric home.
Yay! And then you use your foundation brush para difuminar, just to difuminate every single bit of foundation. Mind you, Sophia, you're on that side. I'm a right-hand side guy, so if you see that I'm not putting color somewhere, let me know, okay?
All right.
I'll make sure I put some in there. And so you spread the color with the foundation brush. Make sure that you're not taking it all away. It's very simple. Keeps it light and simple. Remember, we're going to also use concealer, and I'm going to go right into concealer in a bit. See that line, big line you did put there? You're going to make sure you smooth it out with the foundation brush. And what you're going to be noticing immediately is that there is more of a cheekbone and contour. Same thing on the jawline. Spread it down. Spread it down. It's very simple. How is it looking over here? Let me
It
see.
looks great.
All right.
And all that money spent on the teeth is really working for
Very
us.
good. Did you do braces? Is that what it is?
Yes, investment.
That was an investment, isn't it? I did braces twice because I would rip them off. Bad for me. Yeah, I was too young. So I would take
Tus
them off.
padres no pueden estar felices con
No,
eso.
no, estaban muy felices conmigo. Pero es que estaba muy jovencito, me lo pusieron cuando estaba muy jovencito. Entonces seguimos difuminando. We'll continue to difuminate the foundation, making sure that you're getting that lighter and darker tone in between the cheekbones and the jawline. Okay? Same thing with the nose. We're going to do a little bit of powder.
So cool.
I've never seen it done. I've always seen it like, on those Instagram videos with all the crazy good makeup people. This is so cool to see somebody in action doing
it, right? Do you have any questions? I thought you were talking to me about earlier about the friends that sometimes wear a lot of makeup.
Yes.
And that was kind of like an interesting question. How to go about it? What do they normally do when you see a lot of makeup? What is it that you see that they use a lot of?
Well, I just don't like makeup that looks like you're wearing a lot. I like it to look natural and I like it to blend into your skin. So I don't like it when it's overly shiny or it looks overdone.
Okay.
So I was wondering, how would you go about that? And also, how do you get it on yourself so that it doesn't look that way? So it looks natural, but your skin looks fantastic.
Well, the first thing you have to do is you got to make sure you use the right foundation. If you're not using the right foundation and you're oily, then guess what's going to happen? You're going to start shining. That's number one. That's why they look a little shiny. And then they're watching all these videos on social media, and they're putting all these highlighters on besides the oil that the foundation already has. So picking the right foundation is the best thing to do. So make sure that if there's a little oil on your skin, you do use something like the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Foundation so that if there's no shine. Do use a powder to seal the foundation always. But one good trick is to sit with your friend and help her do her makeup. Especially you that you like to do a lot of makeup, don't you?
Yes, I love makeup.
So make it a moment. Tell her, you know what? Don't criticize her. Just maybe tell her, you know what? Let's sit down. Let me talk to you about what I learned that Eric told me.
Yeah.
I'm the guilty one. Yeah. Make me the guilty one.
And that
You
is
said-
amazing. I know that I'm the mom, but I love that you can't even see the acne.
That's important, yes.
Wow.
And it's a very, very light, thin foundation, but it does what it has to do. Make sense?
Thank goodness.
Now, she doesn't like a lot of makeup, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the same skin clearing concealers with the micro clear technology. So if there's any acne or anything happening around the eye area, which usually there's not a lot, this would also help to clear it out, okay? Look up, and we're going to do a little bit on the bottom, close, and we're also going to use it on the upper portion of the eye, okay? Same thing on the other side, close your eyes. This is going to be fun. You guys have to share it. If you're not sharing it, you're not caring about your friends. You got to share this live. There we go. I'm going to do just a little more. And how do? We do a little triangle on the bottom. Very important, because what we're doing is we're making sure that we're enhancing the cheekbone, utilizing that contour we did just place a couple of minutes ago underneath the cheekbone. And we're creating that triangle to highlight underneath. Don't be afraid of concealer because usually they come off a bit with the foundation brush, which is what you're going to be spreading it with. Very simple. Look up. Keep it light and simple. Olivia loves makeup. Yeah, right, Olivia, right? You don't? Well, guess what? You are loving it now. Look up. All right, we're going to do a little bit on the other side. Look up. No smiling, just look up. There you go. Give me your serious face. There we go. Perfect.
She hardly has a serious face.
I know. How many smileys we got here? Close your eyes. And the same thing we're going to do on the upper part of the eye. And this is what this is going to do is going to help us clear the eye from any undertones, like any green or any pink on the upper lid. And also it's going to help us place the shadows and make sure they stay on all day long, which means it's going to be like a shadow base. Does it make sense?
Yeah, because one of my biggest worries is that like when you go to these dances or like homecomings and things like that, I dance a lot. So not necessarily do I get really sweaty, but sometimes you sort of feel hot. So I really want makeup it's not going to move. Like I could jump in a pool and nothing's going to happen.
So Sophia, who do you dance with? We're getting you in trouble. Who do you dance with? Say it out loud.
No, just all my friends.
Good. All right, so this very good. So that's what that's going to help you with. It's going to help keeping that shadow on. Make sense? All right. So what we're going to do with Olivia is that she's got like this caramel greenish eyes, and we want to make sure we accentuate them. And how I want to do it is I want to use a little bit of purple and gray to contrast her eye color. And I'm going to use those two colors, and this is the Neutrogena Longwear eyeshadow, you guys. This eyeshadow will stay on your eyes for about 12 hours, even if you're dancing like Sophia will do on her prom day. And we're gonna just place it. It's gonna be a soft, smoky eye. Because the girls, like, they're already growing and they wanna see a little color on their eyes and they wanna make it fun. So we're just gonna do those two colors.
So what I love about this, what you just said, is that they wanna look, grow up, and they wanna have fun, but they're still 15.
Exactamente.
Okay, so I want to talk about that because it shouldn't be an adult look.
That you mentioned that, yes, girls, you are still 15, and that stage in your life, you have to enjoy it. Makeup ain't gonna make it better. It's not gonna make it worse. So what you want to do is you want to look your age, but you still want to experience some of that, nice, cute makeup looks. And this is what this look is going to do for us. It's going to give them a nice, soft, smoky eye. Now for the lips, we're going to go with something very light and gentle, so she can wear it with any color dress she wants to. That's another question you had.
Yeah. How do you make sure that, like, because Olivia and I, both of us, even though we have very different styles, we both like to wear light pinks or nudes, things like that, as well as we like a lot of florals and whites.
Okay.
So how do you pick the right colors that it's not going to, ruin your whole look with your makeup?
Very good. Whenever in doubt, what you do is you pick natural tones. When we say natural tones, we talk about shadows that are brown, maroon, and the soft beige colors that go with your skin. For events like the one you're going, I like to use colors that are not fat, that are not browns and simple. So what you want to do is you want to pick a color from that dress that you have on that's the least exposed. Meaning that's the least that the dress has. So if it's pink, it's pink. If it's purple, it's purple. Same thing goes for everything else. And so, especially for a day look. Take a look. Come closer. You got to see this. We're using that light pink color on the right in the inner corner to highlight, while at the same time we're going right in the crease of the eye and adding a little sparkle to it. We're going to go all the way up on Olivia's eye. Open. Very simple. Very gentle. Same thing on the other side. Maybe you want to get closer on this one. Again, right in the inner corner, a very soft pink, almost like a beigey pink. Gives us that nice, simple, clean look. And you know what you could do? If you like even softer makeup for your girls, you could do a couple of fake eyelashes for that night. You could probably do some individual lashes and just keep that rosy pink all over the eye.
So maybe si quieres decírselo a las mamás en español.
Se lo podemos decir, seguro. Bueno, si quieren usar, por ejemplo, que la niña tenga algo más liviano en los ojitos. Ahora le estamos haciendo un smokey eye a Olivia. Pero si quieres algo más liviano, puedes utilizar este rosadito que está en la paleta o un color dorado o beige en todo el ojo, en todo el párpado. Algo más o menos así como ese rosado. Y luego colocas unas pestañitas individuales, extensiones más o menos, ¿no? Con pega en todo el ojo y se va a ver muy natural, ese estilo así como Selena Gomez, ¿no? Miley Cyrus is already getting old.
That was their favorite growing up, Hannah
Was
Montana.
she? Hannah Montana. Well, guess what? She's out of the picture already. No, she's on The Voice, isn't she?
Yes.
And she's doing a great job there.
I
like
love
what
her
she's
new.
doing.
I love her new album. So.
Isn't it great? I like it. She's got more of a country style now, right? She's going
Yes.
for that country or that. I think she's even moving with her parents again,
Ah.
which may work as inspiration for her tour, because I think she's going to go on tour. That's why she's not.
I'm ready.
I know
I'm
about all this.
ready.
She's not going to be on The View next season. That's why they brought Kelly Clarkson on the show. I think it was yesterday. All right, so just a bit more concealer to clear out any mess that we have made. I do make messes too, so don't think that if you made a little mess underneath the eye after putting the shadow that, oh my God, I don't know how to do makeup. Yes, you do, girl. Yes, you do. Look up, and we're going to just clear that with a touch of the skin clearing concealer again. Mind you, if you have acne, ladies, if you just joined us on this live, if you're a girl or if you do have adult acne, skin clearing, you're going to love it. You really are going to love that product because it does have that salicylic acid. It does have the skin clearing technology, which is the micro clear.
And Olivia's acne has disappeared.
It has disappeared. I want to see this from this side.
Mira qué linda.
Girl, you're on. Someone's going to be dancing more than you. And I know it. We don't have blush. Do we have a blush? Can we get just a little bit of a pinky, funky, cool blush? All right, so she's got her shadows on. Let's do eyeliner. All right, close. And this will be fun, very simple. Remember, we're doing a smoky eye, so we don't want to do too much. What we want to do is we want to accentuate the bottom or the actual bed of her lashes. And we're going to give it just a little fling on the side because she likes makeup, don't you? Yeah, right. Open up a little. Very simple. Look up. And the way to do it is you start from the center. Notice I started from the center of the eye and I went outwards, right? Look down. And now I'm going to go from the inner corner of the eye. Again, very close, muy cerquita de las pestañas, very, very close to your lashes, just to give her a little bit of lining. That should work. And we're going to use, you could use this little things that come with your shadows. See that?
Oh, is that what you're supposed to use them for?
Yeah, you could use that to blend the liner, but you could also use a brush. So if you have your brushes at home, ladies, don't worry, it's all good. I'm going to teach you right now how to do it. Look down, close your eyes, and just take a little bit of the dark shadow on the palette. Go right
So
over.
remind everyone they can ask questions, share
Yes.
with you.
Yes, please ask questions. I love this. First of all, Olivia would have never chosen those colors to wear on
Very
her eyes.
good.
Because she only picks like pink. But I really like that, and I've never done a cat eye. So this is super cool because I finally learned how to do it and make sure that it
But
looks,
it's not so
looks
dramatic
natural,
that it's
yeah.
not for her.
Exactly. You want to make sure it's not very dramatic. Keep it age appropriate.
Yes.
Did we say it right, ladies?
Yes. Un maquillaje para las
Makeup.
chicas, para su edad.
Apropiado para la edad, exactamente. Tú sabes que me emocionaba mucho. Una de mis grandes pasiones, yo soy periodista obviamente, pero una de mis grandes pasiones siempre ha sido el maquillaje. He trabajado con grandes casas de maquillaje, pero cuando Neutrogena me hizo el acercamiento, close your eyes, it was fantastic for me. I loved it. I think it's just a very, very good, high quality product that does what it says it will do. And with that said, what I want to say is that if you haven't tried the skin clearing, you're waiting too long. Look down, open, and look down.
And if you're just joining us, Sophie, tell them real quick all about how you skin cleanse every day.
Yes, make sure that one of the #1 things if you have acne, before you go to a dermatologist or anything, you should start by just washing your face. You never know, it could be just excess oils. So I like to use the Neutrogena grapefruit line again because it has the acid, like he was telling us about, and the acid helps you to dry out your skin to remove all of the excess oils, and then it just leaves your skin feeling and smelling really nice at the end. So
It doesn't take that long. So Sophie actually told us that sometimes she skips brushing her teeth, but she washes her face.
I never skip washing my face.
Oh, God.
The teeth maybe, but never my face.
Watch for Sophia at prom night. Oh, God.
I eat lots of mints.
Exactly. All right, now on the bottom, I'm not going to put any eyeliner. And why is that? Because I'm going to accentuate her eyes with mascara. So we're going to go ahead and start with that.
And they're actually not even lashes. So this is just her natural eyes.
Yeah, these are her natural lashes. You don't have to put on fake lashes. As long as you have a good mascara, like the Neutrogena one, then you're fine. You're on the other side of the river. Look down. And we're gonna start from the roots of our lashes and we're gonna go upwards. And this is a very good trick. How do you put mascara on? Is you start from the roots, so you give them a little weight and you give them a little strength, and then you go up towards the tip of your lashes. That's gonna make sure that when you put that mascara on, that mascara is gonna stay on, your lashes are gonna be long, healthy looking, and you won't get all that clogging on the upper tip of the lashes, all right? Now, I like to do a second coat when I do mascara, but we let it dry, look down. We let them dry just a little. Open up.
And Eric is using, see those little brushes that you actually get with the makeup?
They're magical. They're magical, bro. Little applicators. Look up. You know, when I first started doing makeup, I never knew what to do with them because they were so non-practical. But now they are. Look down. They do everything. Look down. Again, the roots of the lashes. We're gonna do a second coat after we do the lips and the eyebrows. And a little blush. I don't know if we can see there, but this is gonna give you volume. It's gonna give you length. But at the same time, this Neutrogena mascara, it's gonna help you with keeping the lashes healthy while you're wearing it. And see, that's one thing I like, Sophia, about Neutrogena. So that even if you're wearing makeup, sometimes you're afraid. Aren't you afraid of putting makeup on if you have a little acne?
Because I'm afraid it's gonna clog all my pores.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the great thing about Neutrogena. You can put your makeup on,
and it doesn't.
And while you have it on,
clog your pores.
No. And while you have it on, it actually helps you remove or clear.
Yeah.
The acne with the clear micro clear technology. Look up, and look how our eyes look up, look up. Look how our eyes are looking even greener, aren't they? And I'll tell you why that is. It's because we're using a contrasting color, which is purple, instead of using browns or gold. We're using a contrasting color. And that's one trick you want to do. If you find your eyes are a little bit, your eyes are light, you've got a little bit of a lighter eye, make sure you do use blues or purples or colors that are cool colors instead of warm tones, and that's going to help you make sure.
That can be applied to your outfits too, no? To accentuate.
Same thing. Have you ever seen a redhead lady wearing a green, beautiful dress? Doesn't that look great? That's exactly what happens. It's a contrast. You know what? A lot of people have always asked me, what is the most neutral color you've ever used, or what do you think is the most neutral color? And what would you say, Sophia?
To me, I see that the most neutral color is like a light pink, or even like I love nudes, or just plain like sparkles, like things like that, like simple.
Okay. If I tell you this, would you go, oh? You'll go, you'll see. Watch this. The most neutral color is actually green.
Really?
Green is, yes, and I'll tell you exactly why. Yeah. Nobody knows. A lot of people don't know this. Have you ever seen flowers? You've probably seen flowers, right? In your garden, anywhere you go, you see flowers. They're on top of green, always. Purple is on top of green, red is on top of green, and it looks fantastic. It blends beautifully. That's the most neutral color.
Oh my God.
Because it is a warm tone, because it goes with every other color. With every color, I'm sorry. I'm going to use just a little bronzer. So green, it's the most neutral tone.
Interesting.
I mean, obviously, wash it with the eyeshadow. Don't be putting all this green all over the face, right? So we're going to do just a little bronzer for her on the cheekbones, right on the apple, because we already have that definition. And you know what I like to do? I'm going to show you another trick. Is you take a lipstick, and let's say you happen not to find a blush. I couldn't find a blush. Guess what? Or I ran out of blush. You take a little bit of your lipstick right on the apple of your cheeks. How's that? And in this case, I'm actually using the Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick. You see it there? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Isn't that the best?
We live on
those?
house.
My mom has like 18,000 of them. She has like every color, every creed. She loves them.
And take a look at what happens with the apple of her cheeks. Look at that. It's just a very
so cool.
simple, glowy, nice blush look.
Wow.
Make sense?
So cool.
Now, just as lipstick stays on your lips, this is going to stay on your cheeks. Exactly like that. So just a bit more on the other side. Are you learning something, ladies? Are you sharing it with your friends?
Make sure we're sharing.
Yes, sharing is caring.
We have questions.
Do we have questions?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I've always wondered, how do you tell the difference between what brushes to use?
Okay, on the eyes.
On the eyes, yeah.
All right, perfect. There's 3 type of brushes you always will need and you should always have, and I'll show you what they look like, which are actually the ones that I've used today.
Here's
This 3 right here. Keep it simple. Keep it light and simple. We use an applicating brush, which is just to apply color right on the eyelid. This is a lining brush to smooth out liners or lining with. If you can wet it actually and use it, you know, with eyeshadows, wet eyeshadows. And this is a ponytail, what they call brush, which is for the crease of the eye. That's how you blend color in there.
Interesting.
Interesting? All right, now.
I never knew that. I always thought it was like one brush.
No. Now another great trick is you see that pinky color that we did use for that bright, I guess, or shimmering color on her eye. We're gonna also use it, look up, right over the cheeks. And look at this. You get that nice glow. So what that tells you is that you don't have to have all this, you know, tricks and all these products at home, and you can play and use the same thing and just play around with your eyeshadows, play around with your lipsticks. Look up. And I want to show you what that did before I do the other side. Look up. Again, we're going to use it right out over the cheeks just as a highlighter and take a look at what happened there.
Super cute.
See what you're seeing from here. Perfect. The other side, very simple. Again, look up, right over the apple of the cheeks, right over the cheeks. So
you're using eyeshadow with
as a highlighter. You got it. Look up.
So we've used eyeshadow and lipstick on the cheeks. I love it.
How's that? And now there's another little trick. You could also use it, which I love, is a new thing, a new trend, is use a little glow on the tip of your nose. Make it nice, make it glowy, make it fun right on the chin and right up here. Now mind you, she's glowing, but there's no oils on her.
Yes, I love that. Yes.
Good.
It looks amazing.
I know you're using the, are you also using the grapefruit?
Oh yes,
yes
always.
You are?
Always to take care of my skin.
Very good. Alright, so what do we see? All good? All good. Let's do the eyebrows real quick, and we are going to do I'm going to talk to you about a product that I love at the end of this, which we're almost right there. We're about to be finished with the makeup. I'm going to show you a good product, and I'm not sure you guys are using it, and if you are, let me know. But this product, it's actually a fun, simple way. It's not what I'm using right now, girls. I don't want to get you confused. I'm just brushing the eyebrows right up. I don't want to put any color on their eyebrows. She's got just the perfect shape. So what you do is you brush them up and bring the hairs down just a bit.
Everybody asks questions about eyebrows all the time.
Very good.
I love the fact that you're not making them, you're not adding any color or anything to her eyebrows.
Which you could if you wanted to. You could really do, you know, some drama, but for this, we don't have to. There's no need.
I love how natural it looks. The
very
whole
simple. The whole thing is very natural. All right, so let's do lips, and I do like the one we used on your cheeks. Yes, yes, the apple. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Do we? Let me see if I can see it from back here. We'll come with you and see what you're seeing. Oh, I like it. You're looking very pretty. Very nice and natural. Which I think you're gonna like that. All right, so on the lips, we're going to use exactly the same lip, if that's the case. If not, you could use the Healthy Skin Blush, which is one of our Neutrogena favorites. But if not, go, you know, do what I just did. I'm going to use exactly the same lipstick I used on her apple to add on her lips. And this is just going to add that nice, smooth, moisturizing lipstick color.
And we have a lot of moms who come to us about acne solutions and acne questions, and Olivia did have some acne that was popping out, and through her makeup, it's very natural, very light, and it's basically disappeared.
Exactly. You know what? One of the magical things about a brush is that it doesn't remove product from the skin. So if you're using a foundation like this and you want it to cover, make sure you do use a brush or a sponge. All right? And that's what's going to make the trick happen the way it should. So this is just a little bit of lipstick that we're going on.
Is there a way to like replicate this look, like not as complex though, but like for school?
Yes.
So you can just, you know, not walk around with.
I'll tell you what. Take the lipstick, put a little lipstick of it on, just, you know, smooth it out on your lips, a little bit on your cheeks, put a little bit of the foundation before you do that, just a bit. Use the lipstick right on the cheeks, or use the Healthy Skin blush, a little mascara, and you're set to go. No more, no less.
That's great.
It's light and simple. So 3 products: lipstick, blush, a little mascara, actually 4, and your foundation, which is the skin clearing. Make sense? Keep it light and simple. So
And
you're
not time
looking.
consuming.
And not time
So I
consuming.
don't have to get up.
When I used to wake up for school like 30 minutes before school started. Or before school, the bus passed. So it was really bad. I was bad. I was a good student, but I was bad at timing.
I'm
myself.
the same way.
That has changed a lot now. Alright, so we've got a little lipstick on her, on Olivia. Let me see from over here, because sometimes I get too close, I can't see a thing. Okay, perfect. I like it, I like it. Eyes are shining, cheeks are shining, lips are shining. Got a little contour, and you got your foundation. Now, one last product, ladies. We're almost there, alright? I'll show you. I promise you we're almost there. This is a great, I gotta show it like this. Take a look at it, and I want you guys to see it closely. This is a Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelette. But in this case, you've seen them in blue. In this case, they're called Night Calming. And that's because they're extra smooth and extra soothing to the skin. It does remove the makeup from the face and from the eyes. All the makeup, and you actually can use them as a one-step cleansing product before you go to bed.
Really?
So the
That's
cleansing
awesome.
gets easier. Right? That's what we want to
That's
do.
awesome.
We want to make it easy, we're going to make it simple, and we're going to make it straight to the point. Now, that was the last product, but I also want to make sure that you do not forget the grapefruit. You're going to take this with you. Because those, when you're not using makeup, it's great to remove impurities, great to clear up the skin. They do have the salicylic acid in them so that you will feel that little dryness, but it's just the product working on your skin. Do we have any questions, ladies? Did we share this live? They share it?
And they are sharing.
You better be
We're
sharing,
looking
girls.
to see if we have questions.
All right, do we have any questions?
I'm not seeing them on here.
Okay.
Anything else, Sophie, from your
On
group?
your end?
I know as a mom, I'm very excited to see this look, that it's very age appropriate, super fun for homecoming and fall, or even a quince party.
Exactly.
And we just celebrated in February. We had our quinces.
And you didn't invite me. That's not good.
Not good. So this is a super easy. It's light. We've done it in about 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Nothing in hours and hours, and it's even shimmering on her eyes on the
Yes.
top. And this is Missy Fu, who doesn't like to wear makeup.
She does not wear
Yes.
makeup. You could do exactly the same thing with brown shadows, with green shadows, with blue shadows. Just make sure you're light, you're soft, and less is more. That's one of the things that we always have to remember. Less is more, and do take care of your skin. That's extremely important, because once you take your makeup off, that's you. All right? That is exactly who you are. All right? Makeup doesn't make you. It adds to you. Perfect?
Yes.
High five.
Right.
High five, girls. Happy homecoming. Make sure you enjoy those parties, and don't let your parents come with you. Bye.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye.
Make sure everyone that it's Christy. Hola. So just make sure you have the girls in the background now. So just make sure you share, like, send us your questions. We can always talk to Eric lots afterwards, and we'll have more information up on the blog very soon. Ciao.
Bye.
Buenas noches.
Keep it Neutrogena.